Hello and welcome back to another video. A bit different for the old viewers, but for new viewers, welcome. I do casual sort of videos in one take because I don't like editing. But anyway, here is a very casual review, my honest thoughts and opinion of Tower of God, Great Journey. A bit about myself because I have a few things to say about this game. I've been a longtime fan of the original series of the webtoon Tower of God by Siu, S-I-U. And I've also played the Korean version when it first came out. And I have to say, woo-wee, it's very different. Like, there are some quality of life changes to global that the beginning of the Korean launch did not have. But the devs they kind of did the global a bit dirty, in my opinion, because it's a lot harder from what I remembered while playing in the Korean version of the game. So, first things first, I'll be straight up and honest with you. Tower of God, Great Journey isn't that much of a mind-blowing game. It's another gacha game. If I could swear, I would say it's a game, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, for longtime fans of the series, I think we would be excited about this game. But I've seen people be very vocal about it, about how bad this game is currently. Like, it's okay, right? It's a gacha game. What do you expect? Like, sure, there are gacha games that are better than this from the start. Yeah, but I mean, as much as I love this series, I'm not gonna like defend it all the way because it's a gacha game. Like, they want your money, of course. But yeah. Anyway, the only reason why I'm still playing this game is because of the characters and Tower of God. I mean, like, the art, I'm more so here to pull for the characters and the art, but I don't know about other people. They might feel the same, or they might just quit the game on day one because the game's so damn hard, like, for beginners and free-to-plays, because devs really paywalled everything in global. Because I think I read a post from someone online saying that the fate system was changed in global as opposed to in the Korean version. That let me just double check here. Because when I played the Korean version, I just clicked around everything. I just played, right? And I let my instincts just figure out what things did. But the affinity system, or so this person says here, it gives the stats to the selected character only. But in the Korean version, it's for all character stats. And at this point, if you really want to, like, I don't know, boost up your character's base stats, the only way is either from giving gifts in the affinity system or fate, like this place. Because for this, each level is only for the selected characters. So, like, for example, just Kun, right? And then for the last level, it's for the character in the middle, Bam, or Veal. So, yeah, that's sad. Oh, and the other way is by pulling and getting duplicates and transcending them. Basically, like constellations in Genshin Impact, or like potentials in Arknights, you know? So, like, transcending does give a great deal of stat boost to the base stat. But again, you'll have to pull for it. So far, it's only been, from the time of this recording, about over a week since the global launch of the game. And I have seen some people complaining about lack of resources, and I do agree with that. Because back in the Korean server, I felt like I had like an abundance of gold and materials to work with. But again, this is still only a week into the release, and in the Korean server, it was like probably a while after, I guess. So give it some time. Maybe things will turn around. Also, the nice thing about the global version is that the Korean version didn't have in the beginning is gems. These diamond things, the gacha currency that you can purchase, right? We didn't have this back then when we like defeated the bosses on each levels. Oh, I should just put this on auto. Anyway. But yeah, we did not have that. So I guess that's nice for free-to-plays to get. And we do get the occasional gems every now and then from events and codes that we get. The frequency of codes that we're getting from the devs so far, I guess it's about the same as it was back when they launched the Korean version of the app. So keep an eye out for that. What else is there? Right. And like I said, I felt that the Korean version felt a lot more easier to clear because, I don't know, I felt like I breezed through majority of the content until, chapter, let me just double check. Until chapter, until I got stumped at chapter 6 or chapter 7 in the Korean server. And for global, I was stumped multiple times early on in chapter 5 or even chapter 4 with my units, even though I've kind of wailed a bit, but now I stopped because I'm waiting for a few characters that hasn't been released yet and will be soon. White and Jinsung. I love them. So yeah, a main complaint for me is I'm not sure if everyone feels this, but I feel like the difficulty clearing stages and trial is way harder than it was in the Korean server. What else is there? Global did change a few things. We don't have the market, which is odd, but I'm not sure if it has to do with regulation here in North America and other countries outside of Korea, or that gets unlocked later. I don't know. But basically what the market is, I'm sure some other gacha games had this feature too, but it was basically like a market pool where users could sell their items and auction it off, basically. They'll sell it for a price, it's there, anyone can buy it, right? And then if someone wants to sell lower or sell higher, they could do so. And it'll be up for a certain period of time. That was a good way, I guess, for people to get items. Because now you have to either get it from dailies or farming it in the tower. And the drop rate in the tower of trial is it's pretty bad. I mean, it's basically the same as in the Korean server, honestly. To me, at least. What else is there that I have a complaint about? Sorry, this is basically just a complaint video now. The only good thing is the art, honestly. I love all the characters. Shinsu reinforcement. Basically what this is giving stat boost to your job classes for your characters. So fisherman, light bearer, wave controller, scout, and spear bearer. But the difference between Korean and the global version was that there was no limit to what you could have leveled. But in global, I don't know if anyone noticed this, or some of you may have noticed it, but you can't completely put all your level ups into one class. They'll lock you out of it and force you to level up other classes to a specific level. Then you can level up, continue leveling up the class that you want. So I think I was stuck at maybe 60 or something, and then they told me to level Spear Bearer and Scout to at least level 30, and then I could continue on leveling up Fisherman, which I wanted to level up. I'm not too sure where the next gate is or whatever thing that's going to restrict me, but I feel like it's going to be a while before that happens. But that's just something to keep in mind. Crafting is a bit impossible for equipment because you gotta farm a heck ton, and these things are pretty rare, so I don't really like using them as much. Alright. Admin. Oh, just to say, I've quit the Korean version of the game because they've kind of region locked the payments, so people outside of Korea couldn't pay anymore through their accounts unless it was actually a Korean account, I guess. So I was like, I couldn't wail anymore for my favorite characters, so that's why I quit and waited for Global to come out. But I did not remember having like 3 bosses like this. I'm pretty sure there was a rotation, but not like this. And definitely, these feel much more harder to beat than in Korea and than in the Korean version. So I still have a bit of difficulties with my teams while fighting against these bosses. Summoning is still the same as ever. Don't really need to explain that, or do I? Maybe I'll just give a quick rundown. Oop, that lag. Ooh. Gacha is basically the same as in the Korean version. There's not much. It's basically like 50-50, I think. Yeah, it's basically like that. So, it's easy to understand. There's 2 types of currencies. The blue ones for the standard banner, regular banner, and the red ones, which is for the limited characters that come out every time. I'm not sure if this was explained at all. Probably not. Maybe some of you saw it on the forums or saw it on the Korean version. But in the Korean version, what happened with the limited characters was that after their banners came out and then the next limited character came out, the previous limited characters would be added to the standard pool. So then you could have a chance of pulling them in the regular pool here. So that was the thing. I think it might be the same here, but we'll have to see if it happens in the next banner. You should keep an eye out on that sometime soon, somewhere online, Twitter, fan pages, wherever. What else is there? Ranker Wars. This is kind of self-explanatory. It's basically PvP. It's kind of hard for free-to-plays too, honestly, because in global version, like, the more stronger players are basically the players who paid money. It's basically pay to win in this game, unfortunately. Free-to-plays, you'll have to, I guess, it'll take a bit more time to raise your power level and whatnot, which is bit unfortunate. I don't know, some people like getting stronger fast, but it'll be a long waiting game before that happens, I guess. That's my opinion, though. What else is there that's nice? Quality of life change. There's the boss auto challenge that I think that wasn't added in the Korean version when I played, but they added in global. That's unlocked at level 40. which is nice. But the thing is, this turns off at every floor that ends with 0 and 5, because I guess that's like the special boss. But the rest of the other floors, it's fine. But that's just a little nitpick. And something recently that they added, which is kind of nice too, which is the... oh shoot, where is it? Daily? Oh yeah, here. This. I don't think they had this in the Korean version either when I was playing. And also, this was not here when Global first launched. But I think they recently added this for players. So it's like, you can get free 30 diamonds every single day if you just come here and then redeem it. So that's nice, right? Like, you can also get diamonds from there and from the floor bosses. What else is there? Not much I can say. Big things that I'm kind of disappointed with is how I guess this game is basically more pay to win than in the Korean version, honestly. But I think I'm still going to play this game. Would I recommend it to other people to play? No, not really. But if you want to support the game and keep the game running for Tower of God fans, please do, because I want to keep playing this game for the cute characters and whatnot. But yeah, that's about it. I'll also be doing another video about maybe some quick tips and advices for new players, like things to remember to do and whatnot, maybe things that you might not know, in the next upcoming videos of mine. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the game? Do you agree or disagree with me? I'll be open to any comments. Don't be too rude about it, okay? But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.